Well, hello again. Didn't think we were doing another one of these, but coronavirus has succeeded in putting out our Bonfire in the only way it knows how. So we've had to cancel the November Acoustic Night, and we've got another Virtual Acoustic Night, which you're about to watch now, I hope, and about to enjoy, I hope. With any luck, fingers crossed, vaccines at the ready, and all the other good things, December the 19th will be a real acoustic night, possibly with social distancing and COVID safe features in place. We'd love to have a big audience and a massive performance for that night. It would make a really nice Christmas for us all. So enjoy this virtual night. Come and see us on December the 19th. Check us out on Facebook as well. Lots of information there. But thanks for watching. Here we go once again. Cheers.
This land is barren and broken, scarred like the face of the moon. Our tongue is no longer spoken. Towns all around us face ruin. Will I find work in New Brunswick? Will I find gold at the Cape? If I travel down to Australia, will I ever escape? Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm heading for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load or inside the vein. Where the copper, the clay and the arsenic and tin run in your blood, they get under your skin. I'll leave the county behind, I'm not coming back. Oh, follow me down, Cousin Jack. This land was too poor to make Eden. Granite and sea left no choice. Visions of heaven sustained us when John Wesley gave us a voice. Did Joseph once come to St. Michael's Mount? 2,000 years pass in a dream, when you're working alone in the darkness, deep in the heart of the sea. Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm heading for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load or inside the vein. Where the copper, the clay and the arsenic and tin run in your blood, they get under your skin. I'll leave the county behind, I'm not coming back. Oh, follow me down, Cousin Jack. Dream of a bridge on the Tamar, it opens us up to the east, where the English live in our houses and the Spanish they fish in our seas. Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm heading for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load or inside the vein. Where the copper, the clay and the arsenic and tin, they run in your blood, they get under your skin. I'll leave the county behind, I'm not coming back. Oh, follow me down, Cousin Jack. Follow me down, Cousin Jack.
This song is called See You Say Goodbye. It's about my great-uncle, Reginald Hobbs, who was killed at the Battle of the Somme when he was just 16 years old. And I've written it from the point of view of his elder sister, who was my grandmother, because I know she never got over the fact that she wasn't able to say goodbye to him. You were just 15 when you marched away to help to win the war. You lied about your age, but this was a fact that the army chose to ignore. You looked so proud in the uniform of the Royal Flying Corps. They trained you up as a wireless operator, Air Mechanic 7394. You may be a soldier, but you're my little brother, and far too young to die. I ran to the station, but was just too late to see you say goodbye. You arrived in France and wrote me a letter saying you were doing fine. Although you could hear the guns in the distance, you were far from the firing line. But they needed signalers to take down messages, so you and all of your pals were sent to join the artillery at a place called Longueval. You may be a soldier, but you're my little brother, and far too young to die. I ran to the station, but was just too late to see you say goodbye. Well, the guns were firing and the shells were flying, a hell that I can't comprehend. But you stuck to your post at the wireless station, doing your duty till the end. A shell came through the roof of the dugout and burst right over your head. With your legs blown off and one arm gone, in 20 minutes you were dead. You may be a soldier, but you're my little brother, and far too young to die. After all these years, it breaks my heart I didn't see you say goodbye. Now the years have passed and I've grown old, a grandchild on my knee. I tell your tale to keep alive the fading memory. I see your picture in a frame on the wall, and part of me will always be with you where you lie buried in the corner of a field in Picardy. You may have been a soldier, but you're my little brother, and far too young to die. After all these years, it breaks my heart I didn't see you say goodbye. After all these years, it breaks my heart I didn't see you say goodbye.
I'm going to play my version of Born to be Wild by Steppenwolf. Get your motor running, head upon the highway, looking for adventure in whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoke and lightning, heavy metal thunder. Oh, I'm racing with the wind and the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire up your guns and one sound explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we're born to be wild. We can climb so high, I'm never gonna die. Like a true nature's child, we're born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Get your motor running, head upon the highway, looking for adventure and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we're born to be wild. We can climb so high, I wanna die. Like a true nature's child, we're born to be wild. We can climb so high, I wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Get your motor running, head upon the highway.
This is another Cat Stevens song from the 1960s. And now that I've lost everything to you, you say you wanna start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you wanna leave, then take good care. Hope you find a lot of nice things to wear, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, hard to get by just upon a smile. Baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two. 'Cause I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl. But if you wanna leave, then take good care. Hope you meet a lot of nice friends out there. But just remember there's a lot of bad, and beware. Oh baby, baby, it's a wild world. Hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child girl. And baby, I love you, but if you wanna leave, then take good care. Hope you meet a lot of nice friends out there. And just remember there's a lot of bad, and beware. Oh baby, baby, it's a wild world. Hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child girl.
So here is the story of the 4 pious pilgrims. The 4 pious pilgrims, long ago, who journeyed on foot, travelling from city to city, town to town, village to village, and settlement to settlement, bringing joy, peace, healing, and spiritual nourishment to the people they met. They never asked for any money. They merely put out their bowl and took whatever people gave them. And they always received good hospitality, plenty to eat, and a good bed for the night. I better introduce you to the 4. The first one was called John. John was a healer. He knew the law of plants and herbs. He made lotions and potions. He laid on hands and recited incantations, and he could cure all manner of diseases and restore people to good health. The second one was Paul. Paul taught people the rudiments of language, reading, writing, and arithmetic, so that they could be better educated, better earn a living, and see through swindlers who were always around. The third one, George, taught the one true gospel, the true way. Unfortunately, at the beginning of this story, George cleared off to India to learn transcendental meditation and doesn't appear in this story. And the fourth one, who is now the third, Sebastian, well, he just cheered everybody up. He made everybody laugh. He did tricks. He performed on his unicycle. He juggled. He just improvised with whatever was around. And these 3 pious pilgrims one day found themselves in a town of fairly wealthy people, and they thought, oh, we'll do all right here. We'll get good beds for the night. We'll get plenty of food. We might even get some money. And so John healed the sick, Paul taught the ignorant, and Sebastian cheered everybody up with his antics. But this being a rich town, at the end of the day, all they had in their bowl was one measly meat pie. Now the 3 pilgrims knew that when you're hungry, if you only eat a little bit of food, it makes you even more hungry. So they agreed that only one of them should eat the pie. But they couldn't agree which one it would be. John thought it should be him because he healed the sick, and if people were sick, they couldn't appreciate what the others had to teach anyway. Paul thought it should be him because he taught people the way through to knowledge, to leave ignorance behind. And Sebastian thought it should be him because he made people happy. And they couldn't agree who should have the pie, so in the end, they did agree that they would go to sleep that night. And in the morning, each would tell the other about his dream. And whichever one was judged to have had the most pious dream should have the pie for breakfast. So they all went to sleep. Well, John dreamed. Now, John, the day before, had been doing his work with potions and herbs and laying on of hands, and he'd done perhaps a little inappropriate laying on of hands with a few young ladies who had breathing difficulties, and he felt that skin-to-skin contact was essential to heal them. And his dreams that night were somewhat, well, naughty. But he wasn't going to tell the others that. And so when they gathered that morning to recite their dreams, he said, "Oh, I dreamed that there was a clap of thunder, a flash of lightning, the earth opened, and I was cast down into hell. Down, 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 deep into the depths of hell, and I was tormented by demons, but I didn't flinch, and eventually I found myself before Lucifer himself. But it turned out that Lucifer was more afraid of me than I was of him, and he cast me back to earth to carry on my good healing works." "Well," said Paul, who the day before, having taught the basics of language and numerology, had for some reason found himself teaching a class of young ladies the rudiments of the human reproductive cycle, and his dream that night, well, left him a little breathless when he woke up. But he wasn't going to tell them that. "Oh no," he said. "Oh, last night I dreamed that I heard the playing of harps, and I was borne up into heaven, where I met St. Peter, who praised me on my good works, and took me before the Lord himself, who also praised me on my good works, and said, 'Thou art indeed a holy man. There is work for you to do back on earth. I will send you back to earth.'" Well, they both turned to Sebastian. Now, Sebastian, he'd been cavorting and fooling around and making everybody laugh. And that previous day, a nanny goat had appeared and just wandered into his show, and he'd cavorted with the nanny goat, and the less said about his dream, the better. But what he said was, "Well, Paul, John, I saw you cast down into hell, and Paul, I saw you borne up to heaven. I didn't think either of you would be coming back, so I ate all the meat pie myself, and very delicious it was too."
Hi, I'm Mandy Woods. I'm a singer-songwriter from Glastonbury, and I spent some time in Austin, Texas, quite a while ago now. And this song I'm going to sing now is based on something that happened to me on my way down there. It was a long time ago, and it's taken all this time to actually put it into the shape of a song. It's called "My Companion of the Road." Greyhound bus to Austin, past left far behind, on the rack above me, everything I still call mine. A sleeping bag, a backpack, my trusty old guitar, the spirit of adventure carried in my hopeful heart. 2 days on the road to Austin, nothing there but music, I've been told. My old guitar, of course, she's coming with me.
my best friend, my companion of the road. A cowboy boards the bus at Memphis. Stench of stale smoke as he walks by. Liquor on his breath from daytime drinking. He talks and cusses loudly through the night. When morning comes we stop in Texarkana for some food. A short stack and cheap coffee never tasted quite so good. 2 days on the road to Austin. Nothing there but music, I've been told. My old guitar, of course, she's coming with me. My best friend, my companion of the road. Those endless miles of interstate, they'll numb the sharpest mind. Nothing much to do but fall asleep, lose all sense of place and time. We finally reach Austin, deep into the second night. Before I even look above me, I know that something isn't right. The cowboy has long gone, and my guitar is gone as well. The bus drives off and leaves me in some kind of living hell. 2 days on the road to Austin. Nothing there but music, I've been told. My best friend didn't make it down here with me. How I weep for my companion of the road. 2 days on the road to Austin. Nothing there but music, I've been told. No choice now but to try and make my home here, without my dear companion of the road.
This is our version of the Raggle Taggle Gypsies. There were 3 old gypsies came to our hall door. Came so brave and boldly, oh. One sang high and one sang low. One sang the Raggle Taggle Gypsies, oh. Upstairs, downstairs the lady went, put on her suit of leather, oh. Round the hall there came a cry, she's away with the Raggle Taggle Gypsies, oh. Master come home, wiring up this lady, oh. She's gone, said the old servant man. She's away with the Raggle Taggle Gypsies, oh. Saddle for me, my milk white steed, my milk white steed so speedy, oh. Tonight I'll ride and I'll seek my bride, who's away with the Raggle Taggle Gypsies, oh. Lady up your house and your land? Would you give up your baby, oh? Would you give up your fine linen sheets? Go with the Raggle Taggle Gypsies, oh. Oh, what care I for my house or my land? What care I for money, oh? I'd rather have a kiss from the yellow gypsy's lips. I'm away with the Raggle Taggle Gypsies, oh.